Hi, my name is Josh Schrader. I graduated from Concordia University Wisconsin in the winter of 2006. I took Dr. Jastram's Old Testament course in the fall of 2002, and one of the first things that you'll be responsible for knowing are the dates of 10 events that happened in the Old Testament. I've written down these events here on this sheet of paper. They are Abraham. When did the Exodus happen? When did King David's rule start? When was the kingdom divided? When did the north fall? When was Hezekiah's tunnel? When was the fall of the south? When was the temple restored? And when did the Old Testament period essentially close? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 events here. Unless I've missed one, but I'm doing this from memory, so I've got my course packet somewhere, but it's buried in boxes in the basement right now. But here's the thing. You need to know what year these events happened. And I have them written here. Let me junk that just so that you know I'm not cheating. Abraham, 2166. Exodus, 1446. King David, 1010. Kingdom divided, 930. Fall of the north, 722. Hezekiah's tunnel, 701. Fall of the south, 586. Temple restored, 516. Close of the Old Testament period, 430. Okay, I just did that from memory. What I want for the Old Testament students is to be able to do what I just did. Okay. This isn't my method. I've basically borrowed from Harry Lorraine, who wrote Super Memory, Super Student, How to Raise Your Grades in 30 Days. This is loosely based on his the link system of memory. And this is the idea behind it. In order for you to remember any new thing, it must be associated in some ridiculous way with something you already know or remember. And the emphasis is on in some ridiculous way. There's something you already know, and you want to connect it to something new. That association is what's going to make it easier for your brain to retrieve the information. Let me give you a few examples of how I've done this. Okay, so when you take the class from Jastram, I don't remember whether he gives you the event and then he gives you 4 years to pick from, or he gives you a year and you have 4 events to pick from, multiple choice. Either way, if you do this, you're going to remember it backwards, forwards, sideways, upside down. Let's take Hezekiah's tunnel, for example. That happened in 701. This is the picture that I drew in my mind. You've got Hezekiah's tunnel right there in the answer. You're not going to screw that up. 701. Okay, let's see, another one. Kingdom divided. This one is so easy. Nine is divisible by 3. Okay? So you use that slash, use that slash between the 9 and the 3 to show that division relationship. 930, the kingdom divided. You're not going to forget that. Let me take another example. The Exodus. 1446. The 4s are telling the 1 and the 6, exit from us. Get away from us. You're not 4s. You're never going to forget that. If you put that image in your mind, connect the year with the event, exit from us. If you picture in your mind the 2 4s saying that to the 1 and the 6, and it's a ridiculous example, that's what makes it stick out in your memory. Let me see, another example. Fall of the North. I like this one. Okay, 722. Okay, 722. If you write the 7 with a slash through it, which a lot of people do, you flip it around, you've made an F, and then if you take a 2, like on a calculator, and then rotate it, it turns into an N. FN, Fall of the North, 722. You're never going to forget that. Now, you don't have to follow my examples. You can come up with your own, and actually coming up with your own might make them easier for you to remember. I did this with all of the dates, and that's how I'm able to remember them backwards or forwards. If you say Exodus, I say 1446. You say 701, I say Hezekiah's tunnel. 430, close of the Old Testament period. You give Fall of the South. 586. It's just they're in my mind, and I have not forgotten them since I took that course from Dr. Jastram. Well, that's 7 years ago now. So that's how you do it. With this information, you have no excuse when you take that first test, or that first weekly quiz, rather. When he asks you for the dates of events, you have no excuse. You just come up with something like this for each of the dates. You can use these, you can come up with your own, and just go through them a few times. Make sure you can visualize in your mind 701. Imagine in your mind that 0 stretching out. Your brain's never going to forget it as long as you just go through it a few times and rehearse it. And that can be a fun trick to play with your friends at the dinner table, that you can remember the dates just off the top of your head. I actually saw Dr. Jastram earlier this year, and I said, Dr. Jastram, Hezekiah's Tunnel, 701, just out of the blue, because it's still there. So, again, super memory, super student. This is a parlor trick compared to the stuff that he teaches in this book. Super memory, super student. Have fun and do well in class.